Hey guys, it's Big Dix here, back with some more Kill Strain. Today we'll be covering the new Valkyrie Juggernaut, Minerva. Minerva is a somewhat tanky, ranged character with some pretty good defensive abilities. Her damage is fairly high for the type of character she is. Her speed is also average, while her health is quite low. Now I know I called her a Juggernaut, and the reason for that is one of her masteries, but we'll get to that later. She probably has the highest survivability out of all of the mercenaries, which can really help when trying to hold the drop-off zone. Minerva's main source of damage is her energy javelin. It has a fairly slow attack rate, so make sure you hit with each javelin. Her movement ability is Swift Rush. She quickly moves forward while holding her shield up. This gives her increased defense during the rush. If she hits any enemy while dashing, they will take a small amount of damage and be slowed for a short time. Minerva's special is Energy Pulsar. She shoots out away from her shield that forces any enemy caught in the area to get taunted and follow Minerva for a brief moment. This is perfect for dragging enemies into turret's range. Lastly, her ultimate is Meteor Crash. She jumps into the air and slams down, dealing damage and leaving an area of effect on the ground, dealing more damage to anyone in it. Offensively, Minerva can be incredibly annoying with her high survivability and being able to hold areas decently well. With Minerva, I don't really use a combo. With her abilities, it's more like a read and react situation. Assess the situation and react accordingly. Her damage from Energy Javelin is usually enough to be a decent offensive threat. One thing you could do is activate Energy Pulsar, then use Meteor Crash straight away, as your enemies will have to walk through the area. Other than that, keep smashing them with your main ability. Defensively, Minerva is almost the perfect character. The damaging area of Meteor Crash really helps hold off any enemy. Now that we are also on defense, we can utilize Energy Pulsar a lot more. Energy Pulsar is arguably one of the best abilities to use when holding an area. Use it when you're close to a turret or your strain miner to pull enemies in and hopefully take them out quickly. As for escaping, Minerva's abilities can be utilized in a couple of ways. Starting with Swift Rush, you can use it to dash away quickly, or if you're stuck with some enemies in front of you, try to rush through them to also apply the slow effect. If people are still chasing you, try using Meteor Crash to deter them from following you through an area. The big area of effect can really damage them a lot if they go through it. Another way you might be able to survive is by equipping a Equipping a specific mastery that regenerates your health anytime you hit with Energy Javelin. Now onto masteries. I'll be using Impaling Strike, Power Vortex, and Supermassive. Impaling Strike increases the damage done by Energy Javelin per hit, while Power Vortex gives health back with each hit of your main ability. These two masteries make for a devastating combination in any fight. You're able to stay alive for a lot longer, allowing for a lot more damage to be done. Power Vortex is the main reason Minerva is a juggernaut. Her last mastery I'll be using is Supermassive. It allows for Energy Pulsar to have an extended range. Having the extended range allows me to pull mutants out of the strain or pull enemies towards turrets a lot easier. As for augments, I'll be using ones that give me extra defense and keep me in the fight. The first two are Hardened Combatant and Bounce Back. Hardened Combatant gives a bonus to my damage reduction when I enter combat, allowing me to take some of the initial damage of the fight. While Bounce Back reduces the respawn time anytime I die. I know this probably isn't the best augment to have on any character, but with Minerva, I feel like she always needs to be in the fight no matter what. That's why I'm using it. The last two augments are Plan C and Reactive Destruction. Plan C gives another bonus to damage reduction when I use my movement ability, allowing for a silly amount of survivability on an already beastly character. Lastly, Reactive Destruction is my own personal taste. It significantly lowers my cooldowns whenever I destroy a strain miner. I use this as more of a utility because I always like going for the strain miners and slowing the other team down. Well, that's it guys. Thanks for watching this Kill Strain Minerva character guide. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Kill Strain content.